When it comes to DJ apps, there are so many to choose from, and today I'm going to show you how to use DJ It.
Are you ready?
So when you first open the app, this is what you are going to see. It's going to tell you to go to the DJ Academy, but if you're watching my video, you can skip that because I'm going to teach you even faster. So this is what you are going to see, and unlike Djay Pro, this is the only view screen that we have. So this is the whole screen that we're going to be DJing with. So it's not as complicated because there's less features, but also you can't do as much because there are less features. All right, so the first thing that I always teach on any DJ app is how to load up songs and how to access your music. So in this app, it's pretty much like every other DJ app. And on the top left and top right, there are these blinking musical symbols. So we're going to press that. And then now this app has integration with Tidal streaming service and SoundCloud streaming service. So I would recommend signing up maybe for the free trial or signing up for the paid version of either Tidal or SoundCloud, because then you could literally DJ with millions of songs right away without having to download music. Or they give you some of their own music that you could start DJing with. These are songs by DJ It, which is going to be up here. And then we have our media library. Those are songs that are on your device. So if you have a lot of songs on your device, then you could DJ it that way. But I don't recommend it because on the phone or iPad, there's not going to be enough storage to have all the songs you're going to need. And then also you could access songs in your files that are on your device. So to load up a song, you're just going to press on it. If you want to load up a song on the left deck, you're going to press the music selector on the left deck, load up a song. So now we have our songs loaded up. So I'm going to show you over here on the right deck what some of the functions do. So first of all, this is a jog wheel. It is meant to react like a CDJ jog wheel or a real record deck when you're DJing. Every DJ software has it. And with the touchscreen, I don't think this is the best touchscreen jog wheel out of all the DJ apps. It's not very responsive when you try to scratch or try to even do a spin back. So keep that in mind if you plan on scratching and being really jog wheel heavy with your DJing and doing turntablism type stuff. This might not be the app for you, but that's how you adjust the speed and you could manipulate the track that way. Next is going to be to the right of this. This is the BPM. This is really important if you plan on playing two songs at this same time, then they have to be the same BPM. And then also, if you want to use the sync button, which is going to match the BPM and match the beats for you, it is right here, which you're probably going to use with this app because it's kind of hard to manually beat match with these jog wheels and these BPM sliders. And then next we have the plus and minus. That's going to either speed up or slow down the track if you plan on doing manual beat matching. And then down here, we have our features. So we have our effects. They give us a decent amount of effects. We can only use one at a time. So let me put this flanger on. So with the track playing. So it's max frequency, minimum frequency, and then you can move it left or right. It's a touchpad effects. It works pretty good. And if you want the effect to stay on, you just press this little lock button. Then wherever you press it, it's going to stay on until you press the lock button again. So a lot of DJ apps allow you to use up to 3 effects at the same time. This one only allows you to use 1. They work fine, and that's how you do it. Next is going to be loops. So we have auto loops. So if you want to set a 4-beat loop, so you hold it in and it'll keep the loop, and when you let go, it'll get rid of the loop. Or you could do a manual loop. So you're just going to go in, out, and then you can go up or down, and then exit the loop. So that's the one you're going to use if you want the loop to stay on for a while without you holding the button. And then next is the cues. There was something very interesting when I was when I was making this video, I realized that when you set your cues, so a cue point is a spot in the track where you are gonna put a marker basically. So I recommend putting a cue point whenever you plan on starting the track and whenever you plan on ending the track. So when you load up the track, it's ready to go. So to set one, you're just gonna choose a spot in the song, press it, and then it's gonna stay there. And then you could put more. You could put up to 8. But the interesting thing about this app is, you see how I have 4 cues over there for the song Star Audio? If I put a different song on, then go back to my Star Audio, the cue points are gone. With this app, you cannot save your cue points, which is super annoying because I recommend to mark cue points for every track you plan on playing in your playlist, which I'll get to in a second, and have the start and stop cue points at least. But you're going to have to reset your cue points for every song you plan on playing. So keep that in mind. That's how you do it, but they do not save. Crossfader is pretty self-explanatory. If it's all the way to the right, it is going to play the right song's volume on full volume. And then once you go past the middle, it'll start playing the other tracks. So you could slowly blend the tracks in and out like that. And then also these 2 buttons over here will do it for you. And then over here we have our play button. And then we have our cue button. This is going to set a temporary cue wherever we want it. And then next, down here, this is our EQs. We have a 3-band EQ with a filter. The filter is going to either get rid of the bass if you go up or get rid of the highs if you go low. A lot of EDM tracks have filters in them, so it's good to have that right at your fingertips to mix with. And then low is bass, mid is in between, and then the high is like the hi-hats and stuff. You can blend songs together that way. Now let me show you how to connect a DJ controller to this app. And the answer is, there is no way to connect a DJ controller to this app. You're going to have to just use the touchscreen on the iPad. And there is no way to connect the controller. So if you plan on DJing with a controller, you might want to use a different app. And then also in the music select, there was no way to make a playlist. So you can't make playlists with this. You can't save your cue points. And you can't use DJ controllers. So in my opinion, this is a great DJ app, but it is not the best DJ app if you want to DJ professionally and start doing gigs. So check out this video over here where I count down my top recommended DJ apps.